Hello everyone, Manthrow here. Welcome back to another review video. Now this review is actually on the DXRacer chair I have. Now this one is not in the gaming chair section. It is not in like those areas. It is in the office setting. Now as you can see, it's still pretty well the same as the others. The only thing, and if somebody does know, I don't know what this goes to, because this does not actually fit here. Like, it'd be great. Oh, maybe this is what it's meant for. Just if you want to have that. That's probably actually what it is meant for. It just doesn't quite fit, though, around this, the actual headpiece. But, I mean, the chair is fantastic. Like, I've used so many computer chairs in my life. This is by far the best chair I have ever used. And before I go any further, I will say this. This video is not sponsored at all. This chair is just amazing. Because you can lean, well, you can, push back a little bit. But I want to show off some of the settings here. Now this one, I want to try to show you guys here in a little bit, but I want to get it out first. Have you heard it? Probably. But if I really want to kind of bring this down and not do a crotch shot, but this actually does have a footrest. So if I really wanted to, I could prop my feet up in this chair and just relax. It is very nice. It is very handy. Well, if you want to use it. But if you do want to put it away, all you got to do is roll it back up and put it back underneath the chair. Avoid doing a crotch shot again. Trying to finagle it so I don't give you guys a crotch shot. But yeah, so that's one thing. There is a footrest to it. It is comfortable. It's just for what I use the chair for, it's not very practical. It'd be kind of awkward to have my feet into the wall. But now this chair itself, if you are a bigger person, like myself, I am 6'3", I am well over 200 pounds, so this chair is perfect, because this chair is meant for somebody who is, the height is about 6'3", and it supports up to 330 pounds as capacity. And it is so ungodly comfortable. Now, as for the feel of the chair, it is stiff. It is solid. It feels like the material almost feels like leather. It's probably not quite leather, but it might actually be. I'm not sure. Sorry, checking to make sure my mic was on. The other day I started recording without that. But yeah, the chair is extremely comfortable. And there's a lot of adjustments you can do with this chair. For example, I will unlock this, and now I can rest backwards. Which, if I had my footrest up, this would actually be pretty nice. But I can also lock that. Of course, on the other side of here, I have the chair height adjustment. And then, on the bottom right, there's a little bit of a lever. I can pull that up and adjust that like this. Now this is not me leaning back, this is just the chair's backrest. Which then if I sit up, as you can see, the chair came with. I like having it just a little bit back. There we go. Now other features with this chair. The armrest. Let's see if I can't get this in there. Okay, we're back. I just went on a whole long thing and I just realized I didn't hit record. But okay. So the chairs have the arm, like I was trying to show you guys, and I don't trust moving my microphone, well, my camera again, because I just did a review on Razer gear and I was moving around. As you guys have seen, it locked up. Well, it just locked up whenever I was trying to show you guys the arms, because probably move it around too much. But there's a button. Heck with it, I'll try it. Okay, yeah, you can see it. There's a button, like, right here where my thumb is, well, my finger now. But this controls the depth. On the side here, you can control the height. So as you can see, it's pretty good. It's pretty comfy. Okay. Move the mic, the camera carefully. There we go. Okay, now. The chair is very comfortable. I don't know if I did this in the earlier part or the part where I forgot to record. But if anybody knows exactly what this is for, that'd be great. Because otherwise, like, it's something I can let loose. But it is comfy. But I don't know what it's for because it doesn't really attach to the head of the chair. And the stretch band that's on the back doesn't really stretch properly to conform to the chair. So I'm not entirely sure. But the chair is extremely comfortable. There is other features, and I'm not sure exactly what I all showed you now. But there is the footrest, you know, like I showed you guys that, which is kind of neat, kind of weird, but kind of neat. I can also lean back. You know, there's a lot of functionality to these chairs. Now, I will say it is extremely comfortable if you use a computer chair and a gaming chair or anything like that. This would be worth every penny you do put into it. Now, if it's a chair that you would be using maybe like a half hour here and there, I don't know, like, I would still recommend getting one of these because this will still last longer. It will just last even longer for somebody who only uses it a little bit here and there, but for somebody who's definitely using their chairs a lot, like myself, because like I'm not an avid TV watcher. Like, I watch only maybe 1 or 2 shows a week, if that. But you know, if I'm not at work, a good chunk of my nights and weekends are spent on these on my computer chair. So it is incredibly imperative to me that I have a very comfy chair. And I will do more reviews on this chair as time goes on. I'll probably do one after a month of having it. This way I can give you guys an update to tell you guys how comfortable it still is after a month. And then after that, it's just going to be, I will give a slight review on when it starts to get uncomfortable to sit in anymore. Because this way you guys can see exactly, you know, how long it's going to last. Because I only had this for a few days, like a little over a day of usage now. And so far it's still extremely good. Like, I can pull down my body and I can feel the chair push me back up. So it's not something I'm going to keep doing because that'll probably wear it down faster, but it's an extremely comfortable chair. Now, mine is not like the gaming series, it's not the racing series, it is the office one. Still excessively comfortable. Like, I'm very happy I got it. It is worth everything you can get for it. I will say their chairs do run a little bit on the pricier side, but they do have cheaper, you know, versions down through. The only thing I would say is just make sure you think about it before you do get one. But if you are looking for a really good computer chair and you have like an okay chair or kind of like a bad chair right now, I would personally do yourself just this one favor: save up the money and get one of these. Reason being is because if you get like a cheap $50, $60 chair, they're going to go bad within a few weeks, if not a month. And then what are you going to end up doing? You'll drop another $50, $60 to replace that chair, and before you know it, you'll spend enough money to have gotten one of these chairs. So it's just like, why not just get one of these chairs to start with and then be done with it? That's my personal opinion. Now this is the first time I ever got one of these chairs because I thought it was kind of like, oh well, that's stupid to, you know, go for that expensive of a chair, blah 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 blah. You know, that was my opinion on it. It's just like, why would I ever want to get that expensive of a chair for a computer chair? Now that I have it, it's like, why haven't I done this earlier? That's the only thing I can say. This is one of those sides, like, why have I never done this before? But that's my honest review on this chair. Like I said, it is not a sponsored video. It's just the point of, I want you guys to get the best products you can get and give my honest reviews on stuff. This way you guys know, hey, this is really good, or oh no, this is crap. And trust me, at my size, because this chair supports somebody who's 6'3" and up to 330 pounds is the capacity. Now, I don't meet the full weight capacity, but I am 6'3", 6'4". Depends on who you ask, I guess. DMV will say 6'3", doctors say 6'4", so you know. But you know, my height is perfect for it. This is like this. There's a cushion right here. It is perfectly shaped that I can lay back. Ooh, excuse me. I even took a nap in this chair because I had a very busy day yesterday. And even the nap felt good. Like, I didn't hurt when I got up. I don't hurt when I get up after a long recording session or just a long gaming session. It's just, it's an overall good chair. So if you guys do want to get a good gaming chair, I'm trying to get better about not looking at the second screen while I record, so I'm sorry about that. But if you guys do want a good gaming chair, this is the way to go. I would be 100% this is honest. This is the best way to go. So, but that'll actually do it for this review on this chair. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.